Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
Lonnie, this is the last day. What up, Lonnie? See me ain't working. Yeah. I'm just feeling my vibe. And I ride, got the bay on my side. Everything gon' be fun. Life is good, and feel it inside. Got the real ones looking up to me. My real is recognized. Life is good, everything is alright. I'm just feeling my vibe. When I ride, got the bay
Are you
on
ready?
my side. Everything is
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
the real ones looking up to me. My real is recognized. They say anything goes when you chase the thing grows. I say nothing can compare to loyalty, love, and war. You got no progression, and homie, I gotta go. But I don't wanna leave unless you ain't being real with me. I cannot stop all the hate, just step away from the fake. I'm riding my own way, doing my own thing, feeling the upgrade. Bet you everything gon' change.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
Papa told me don't stop it. Can't show them the things that they know. No need to say more. Interview with my caseload. You'll recognize where I go. So I'm just feeling my vibe. When I ride, got the bay on my side. Everything gon' be fun. Life is good. Feel it inside. Got the real ones looking up to me. My real is recognized. Life is good. Everything is alright. I'm just feeling my vibe.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
Everything is just fine. Got the real ones looking up to me. My real is recognized. I'm just feeling my vibe. When I ride, got the bay on my side. Everything gon' be fun. Life is good. You feel it inside. Got the real ones looking up to me. My real is recognized. Life is good. Everything is just fun. Me, I'm on cruising altitude like a pilot bee. Unless you can see the real, then ain't no finding me. I win goals.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
Life is good, and feel it inside. Got the real ones looking up to me. My real is recognized. Life is good, everything is alright. I'm just feeling my vibe. When I ride, got the bay on my side. Everything is just fine. Got the real ones looking up to me. My real is recognized. I'm just feeling my vibe. When I ride, got the bay on my side. Everything gon' be fun. Life is good, and feel it inside.
Are you ready?
Got the real ones looking up to me.
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
Life is good.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
My bad, y'all. Hey, what's up? Thank y'all for kicking it. You back again. It's kicking it with me again. I'm just in here working, bro. I'm not in here doing nothing other than working. But I do got some major drops coming in hot today. So I'm gonna just listen to another episode of Expansion Pack. Track. Official.
This is what my handy heat basketball is all about.
I got the world right here in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on, game on. I got this money in my hands on a Friday night.
Wait, takes that's his former teammate.
Let me change that.
Little gamesmanship here by Dwayne Wade.
to the
Tell it to the gang. 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 Tell it to the gang like a well mix. I got the world right in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. I'm shooting, so game on. Game on. Money in my hands on a Friday night. I got money in world in my review cause I'm out of sight. No more stars. Carry the world like you all. Like you all.
Tell it to the game, so it's time to get my game on. Johnny Stone hot, all I got is scream is flame on. For I am fantastic. Stacks kick, call it acrobatics. I never go broke, all of them bricks do gymnastics. Got my cash stretching like elastic. Money gotta have it, I'm a brown paper bag it. Throw it in the wall, the basement or the attic. I don't stand on the block, man, I trap across the attic.
It's gonna be tough one. Every night they're gonna have a bullseye on the back.
The world is in my hand, and I'm not gon' pass it. All I know is go hard until they put me in a casket. Got the open lane, now I'm headed to the basket. And talking on you bitches like my name is Wayne Wayne. I ball with the Heat and DFB and LeBron James. I get it ain't in my tailor-made suit. Man, I'm burning up the roof. I hold my suit is fireproof because I only speak the truth. Real life from the start to the finish. Kick the eagle with the fire, that's the play you can't see. EA, cause I am in the game. LB, that is my name. I'm a beast with this thing. Welcome to the house of pain.
Game like a well-made suit. I got this world right in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on, game on. I got this money in my hands on a Friday night. I see the world in my review cause I'm out of sight. No more stars. Carry the world like you haul, like you haul. Tell it to the gang. Tell it to the gang, 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 tell it to the gang like a well-made suit. I got the world right here in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it. Just
What is it? Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. Shout out to everybody who's joining up. Shout out to everybody who is listening right now. I'm looking for my hat. I don't know where my hat is at. Let's wear a bandana today then. Let's see what we got back here. Of course, we here for another Tech Tuesday. I'm gonna get y'all motivation for the day, and then we'll start talking about what the topic is and what we gonna do and how we gonna do it for the day. All right, so y'all just stay tuned. Y'all kick it with me, and y'all get motivated. So, motivation for the day. We should have put motivation for the day ahead. They always give us the same ones. Let's go to unwatched. Let's see.
Just give me under a minute and I'll change the way you look at your life. Just listen. Motivation isn't given. It's built through consistent action. It's not something you're born with. It's the reward you get from making consistent progress over time. You don't get inspired without first doing the work. Every single second you waste waiting for motivation to strike, you lose the opportunity to build your dream. You don't need motivation. What you need is discipline. The truth is, motion always beats motivation.
Trying to figure out how
Stop waiting to feel ready for a moment that'll never arrive, because you've never leveled up while you were drifting on autopilot. So stop waiting to make the right decision. Instead, make the decision, then make it right.
That's my
That's how you
guy.
get motivated.
Look, we working. That's my guy. We're gonna reverse engineer some of these decisions we making out here. All right, let's go watch another one. That one wasn't long enough, obviously. Obviously, we gotta watch the Life is Short one then, huh? Let's go.
Time is short. What is your life? It's even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. If someone had told me when I was 20 years old that life was very short and would pass just like that, I wouldn't have believed it. And if I tell you that, you don't believe it either. I cannot get young people to understand how brief life is, how quickly it passes. It seems like yesterday I was in school. Every one of us here has been given the same amount of time in a day. 1,440 minutes a day, 168 hours per week. 70 years God allows us. And it's interesting to me, with all of our medical science, we've never passed that magic mark. The average American male today lives 70 years and 4 months. The average female, 73 years and 6 months. More people live to be 70, but the average age of an American is still 70, as taught in the scriptures. What a thing it is when you think that you have just one short life to spend, and it'll soon be over. I'd write down my priorities in life, and I'd get committed to certain priorities. Now is the accepted time. The things we ought to do, the classes we ought to take, the books we ought to read, do it now. The family that needs you, spend more time now. Write that letter home now that you've been meaning to write. Money you ought to give now. Time for study, do it now. People you ought to witness to, do it now. Every time the clock ticks, it seems to say now. Today, if you will hear his voice. There may not be a tomorrow for you and for me, because there's a warning to time. Time is running out for all of us. Time is too short for indecision and vacillation. Do not halt between two opinions. Fools say that time is long. Every morning we have 86,400 seconds to spend and to invest. And each day the bank named time opens a new account for you and for me. It allows no balances and no overdrafts. If you fail to use the day's deposits, the loss is yours. The Bible says, redeem the time, because the days are evil. And the days in which we're living are very evil. If there was ever a time for the gospel that can transform the human heart, it's now. Jesus said, as long as it is day, we must do the work of him that sent us. The night is coming when no man can work. The night is going to come in your life. Yet there was a serenity about the work of the Lord Jesus. It's the quality of life, not the length. Jesus only had 33 years, and it ended on the cross. To the world, he was a failure at that moment. Yet at the end of his life, he said, I finished the work that thou gavest me to do. It doesn't matter whether you live another year or 2 years or 5 years.
Hey,
Will your
what's up, Zanita
work be
67? Good to
finished?
see you out there.
Is there a quality to it? Is there a dedication to it? Suppose all of our members tithe their time to witness for Christ as we tithe our income for the church. Fill your heart with the Word of God. I've found that those who know the Scriptures are the ones that have the power today.
Right,
But
I've
we
been
need
saying
men
that.
and women who walk with
I've been
God.
saying that.
And if you do that, you too can finish the work that God gave you to do and help us to realize the brevity and the urgency of time. And may we invest what little time we have in the kingdom of God.
Yes, sir. Woo, that boy, man. That boy put it on you. He put it on you. I be saying that same thing all the time, ironically. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and go forward from here. I hope that that actually did give y'all the motivation that y'all needed. I'm trying to manage every screen I got all at once. I like it. I like it. I never told you to walk over there. That's why you stuck. Lay down right there. All right. Now, I do not know. The topic for today is we making something of our own. All right. Now, we done been looking at what other people make. We done watch how it's made. We done been reverse engineering some stuff that been put together and made long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Which would be ourselves. But today we making something of our own. So y'all bear with me. Ride this little thing on out. And I'm going to show you some of the tools and some of the aspects that I look at when I'm thinking of bringing something from here to out here. All right? So now we live in the digital age. Y'all know what time. Y'all know what's up. We live in the digital age. Everybody has a phone in their hand. Everybody pretty much has a computer at home. But there was a time that it wasn't like that. It wasn't like you had a phone that could take a picture. You didn't have a computer. Probably didn't even really see the full aspects of what a computer could do until it came into your house. You see what I'm saying? So just think about that right there. You know, if you wanted to draw a picture, right? You would take out some paper, a pencil, sharpen your pencil, and you get to working. You feel what I'm saying? Baby, you get the picture that you wanted in front of you, and then you get to work and you get busy. Now, going from having that paper, that drawing on the paper, to even in the time of having a TV in your house, going from on the paper to having it on a screen, the technology wasn't right there in your hands. It was locked behind a cage somewhere in somebody's movie studio. You see what I'm saying? That's how you got your movies. You knew movies existed, but you didn't draw a movie on paper. Now, let's fast forward, and you can take those ideas. You could draw a picture on paper, take a picture of it with your phone and scan it down or scan it up, you know what I'm saying, and bring it to life pretty much. It's sitting inside your home. So I said all of that backstory so that y'all can have something to grab onto, something to hold on to as we going into the future, because that is the most important aspect of what we're doing. Now, what I mean is, you got some lonely person down there in the middle of some third world country that doesn't have anything but dirt around them, and they got a phone. You got somewhere, I'm gonna say it again, you got someone down there in a third world country with nothing but dirt around them, and they got a phone, laughing, scrolling just like you. The value has spread, all right? The value has spread to everyone. It's not something that can be locked behind a box. Now, the way to turn that all at once. I like it. I like it. I never told you to walk over there. That's why you stuck. Lay down right there. I like it. I like it. I never told you to walk over there. That's why you stuck. All right. Now, the topic for today is we making something of our own. All right. Now, we done been looking at what other people make. We done watch how it's made. We done been reverse engineering some stuff that been put together and made long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Which would be ourselves. But today we making something of our own. So y'all bear with me. Ride this little thing on out. And I'm going to show you some of the tools and some of the aspects that I look at when I'm thinking of bringing something from here to out here. All right? So now we live in the digital age. Y'all know what time. Y'all know what's up. We live in the digital age. Everybody has a phone in their hand. Everybody pretty much has a computer at home. But there was a time that it wasn't like that. It wasn't like you could have You had a phone that could take a picture. You didn't have a computer. Probably didn't even really see the full aspects of what a computer could do until it came into your house. You see what I'm saying? So just think about that right there. You know, if you wanted to draw a picture, right? You would take out some paper, a pencil, sharpen your pencil, and you get to working. You feel what I'm saying? Baby, you get the picture that you wanted in front of you, and then you get to work and you get busy. Now, going from having that paper, that drawing on the paper, to even in the time of having a TV in your house, going from on the paper to having it on a screen, the technology wasn't right there in your hands. It was locked behind a cage somewhere in somebody's movie studio. You see what I'm saying? That's how you got your movies. You knew movies existed, but you didn't draw a movie on paper. Now, let's fast forward, and you can take those ideas. You could draw a picture on paper, take a picture of it with your phone and scan it down or scan it up, you know what I'm saying, and bring it to life pretty much. It's sitting inside your home. So I said all of that backstory so that y'all can have something to grab onto, something to hold on to as we going into the future, because that is the most important aspect of what we're doing. Now, what I mean is, you got some lonely person down there in the middle of some third world country that doesn't have anything but dirt around them, and they got a phone. You got somewhere, I'm gonna say it again, you got someone down there in a third world country with nothing but dirt
good,
around
Rezzy?
them.
Appreciate you for stopping through, bro.
And
I'm in here about to drop some new promotions for this next stream I got upcoming, and I'm watching just listening to one of my old podcasts. Well, one of my old episodes of my podcast, and changing up. Finally getting to this TikTok overlay. Trying to fix it up so it fit the screen or whatever. Or use it in general. Hope your day is going well too, bruh. For sure, what you was talking about. All right, hold on. It's going back. I'm gonna finish playing.
they got a phone. Laughing, scrolling just like you. I mean is, you got some lonely person down
Are you ready?
in the middle
Of course I'm ready,
some
Dad.
third world country. Pretty much has a computer at home. But there was a time that it wasn't like that. It wasn't like you had a phone that could take a picture. You didn't have a computer. Probably didn't even really see the full aspects of what a computer could do until it came into your house. You see what I'm saying? So just think about that right there. You know, if you wanted to draw a picture, right? You would take out some paper, a pencil, sharpen your pencil, and you get to working. You feel what I'm saying? Baby, you get the picture that you wanted in front of you, and then you get to work and you get busy.
Right.
Now, going from having that paper, that drawing on the paper, to even in the time of having a TV in your house, going from on the paper to having it on a screen, the technology wasn't right there in your hands. It was locked behind a cage somewhere in somebody's movie studio.
Appreciate all the
You see what I'm
likes.
saying? That's how you got your movies. You knew movies existed, but you didn't draw a movie on paper. Now, let's fast forward, and you can take those ideas. You could draw a picture on paper, take a picture of it with your phone and scan it down or scan it up, you know what I'm saying, and bring it to life pretty much. It's sitting inside your home. So I said all of that backstory so that y'all can have something to grab onto, something to hold on to
as we going into the future, because that is the most important aspect of what we're doing. Now, what I mean is, you got some lonely person down there in the middle of some third world country that doesn't have anything but dirt around them. And they got a phone. You got somewhere, I'm gonna say it again. You got someone down there in a third world country with nothing but dirt around them. And they got a phone. Laughing, scrolling just like you. The value has spread, all right? The value has spread to everyone. It's not something that can be locked behind a box. Now, the way to turn that value into something valuable,
okay, that's my means,
is you got to know what part to use and what part to that is using you or your. It's kind of like a given. It is a give and take, but it is one that has to be of value. So what I mean is, you sit on your phone on the social media right now and you scroll. What is the value for you? We already know it's obvious what the value is for the platform. The value is for the platform is continued usage. If you need me to translate that down to dollars or cents, we can do that too, but it's continued usage. Something that you use all the time we can generate something off of that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now for you, what is the added benefit for you? Because you're using it, so what is the turnaround for you? You gotta know where to plug yourself into all of this, and everybody has a way to do it. So let me start with something small for my people out there who just found out about this or been doing the video games or playing the games on a phone. All right, now we just found out about this. I had been seeing the commercials, but let's see how many of them they got. Okay, this is gonna be a good episode. Now the reason why I'm gonna show this is because
a quick
let me get
shot
the
of
specific
dopamine.
description of what we supposed to be doing here today.
Quick little taste of dopamine.
So I ain't jamming us
Yeah,
up.
little taste.
Because this is gonna fit right into the line, and I don't want. Excuse me. This is gonna fit right into what I'm delivering into your hands. But I don't want you to get confused and thinking I'm just telling you to go use another app or just use some other thing to create something for you. All right. So what in this first process, this first step, the title is we making something of our own. So in this first step, what you're going to be making is a flow. A flow of what, Dan? A flow of income. A flow of income. A flow of money. Tangible assets.
That's my
all right,
boy.
check it out. That's something of your own. Now, I want to show this only because it's going to open the door to the possibilities of stuff that you could do that are still making something of your own, but it's not a painting, it's not a drawing, it's not a ice sculpture, it's not your tree outside that you cut down. That ain't even on, but all right. Apps like Misplay. Let's see all of them. Top 10 apps like Just Play to earn real money. All right, that's 2025. What's the most recent one? All right, we're gonna watch both of these.
Hey there. Ever wondered if you can actually make money just by playing games on your phone? Well, Just Play has shown us it's possible. But guess what? It's not the only app out there doing this. Today, I'm going to show you 10 apps like Just Play that let you earn real rewards while having fun. Whether it's gaming, taking surveys, or solving puzzles, there's something here for everyone. Let's dive right in. The first app is Misplay. If you're an Android user who loves mobile games, Misplay is a solid pick. It rewards you for trying out new games and spending time playing them. The longer you play, the more points you earn. and those points can be redeemed for gift cards. It's easy to use.
Next month I'm doing a missed play stream. 30 days missed play. See how many which names I can rack up. How many gift cards, how many different things I can rack up. That's cool, right?
Yes.
And has a wide range of game genres to choose from. For the longer you play, the more points
so
you
look,
earn.
check this out.
And those
it's
points
so
can
funny because I never watch these episodes. I promise you, I never watch them. I don't go back and look at them, nothing. But sometimes I do. And when I do, it's like I'm not even watching me. It's like I'm just, I don't know. It's like I'm watching my mans. You know what I'm saying? That's my mans right here.
Redeemed for gift cards. It's easy to use and has a wide range of game genres.
Yeah, you can actually make money from misplay. So what it is you know how we game, right? Hold on, I'm gonna switch you back over.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
So you know like how we play the game, right? We go on here, we stream for hours, and you know what is the turnaround? Where we hoping for some viewers, we hoping for some people to come stop through. Whatever's whatever, right? So with missed play, you actually playing the game and you're playing for whatever that reward is. So you go on there, you pick your reward, and then once you pick your reward, you can play for it. Play those games or whatever it is that you play. Hold on, why it won't let me make this box smaller? It don't get no smaller. It's too damn big. All right. Anyway, but yeah, I think it's some more on here too.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
To choose from puzzles, strategy, arcade, you name it. While it's not available on iOS yet, Misplay continues to be a favorite among Android gamers. The next app is Quick Rewards. Quick Rewards is more than just a game app. It's a complete rewards platform. You can earn points for doing simple things like taking surveys, watching videos, or even shopping online. What makes it awesome is how fast the payouts are. There's no high withdrawal limit. You can cash out with as little as 1 cent in your account. It's reliable, user-friendly, and perfect if you like earning in more ways than just playing games. The next app is Swagbucks. Swagbucks is probably one of the most well-known apps in the rewards space. It gives you tons of ways to earn, from watching videos and answering surveys to shopping and discovering new games. You earn Swagbucks or SB points, which you can redeem.
You know what this is? This is the new couponing, extreme couponing. That's what this is. This is a new extreme couponing, because imagine all of the rebates, savings, coupons, discounts, all of that stuff that you can be getting, but you not getting because you're not in the rotation. You see what I'm saying? Technically, it should all boil down to everything being free, basically, because you're using this product, and your usage of this product is creating a product. That product is demand. And so that people got to go back and make more of the product, and you get more of the demand, and so on and so forth. So imagine your whole job is just rating products, so to speak.
Good to see you.
That you use, and using the products that you rate.
For PayPal Cash or gift cards. And the best part? You get a $10 sign-up bonus just for starting. It's available on Android, iOS, and desktop, so anyone can jump in. The next app is AppStation. AppStation is another Android-only app that pays you to try out new games. Once you download a game from their list, you start earning coins for every minute you play. You can cash out via PayPal or get gift cards once you hit the $5 threshold, and getting there doesn't take long at all. If you're into trying new mobile games and don't mind them tracking your playtime, this is a fun way to earn on the side. The next app is Google Opinion Rewards. Don't want to play games but still want to earn? Google Opinion Rewards is a great alternative. It sends you super short surveys, usually under a minute, and you earn Google Play credits or PayPal Cash for each one. It's totally legit since it's developed by Google itself. You won't get rich, but it's a cool way to earn a few bucks for answering quick questions while waiting in line or commuting.
There you go. I can see that. Answer a couple questions real quick. I feel so. Just imagine everything's been solved already, right? And the only way, like as in food has been solved, housing has been solved, communications has been solved, transportation has been solved, etc., etc., has been solved. And all you need to do is help make it better. That's the new product. You're helping, you're a part of the process that's going to help make the process.
My guy.
All right.
I be talking
now,
to him. Talk to him, Dan. Tell him a little
let's
something.
look at this next one real quick.
That's my boy.
All right. Let me get back to work. Now let's get down
Hello
to the
there, Dollar
nitty-gritty.
Break fans. Today we're diving into Misplay, a popular app that claims to pay you for playing mobile games. I've spent 6 hours testing this app to give you an honest first-hand review.
6
Let's see
hours?
if Misplay is worth your time. Let's start by explaining how you can earn money with Misplay. Misplay allows you to earn money by playing mobile games. To get started, download the app from the link in the description. You can sign up using your Google of games. Download and play these games through the more you play on an app, you playing and reaching new levels. Play is that you're rewarded for your time and progress in the game, making it feel less like work and more like entertainment. Now let's dive into the earnings potential of Misplay based on my experience. Over a 6-hour period, here's how my earnings broke down. In the first hour, I earned 557 units from signing up, downloading a game, and playing it. The second and third hours were less productive, earning only 135 units combined. The fourth hour picked up with 102 units earned. The fifth hour was the most productive, earning 592 units from playing multiple games and leveling up on Misplay. In the sixth hour, I earned another 414 units. In total, I earned 1,800 units over 6 hours. Given that 1,800 units equal $5, my earning amount exactly to $5, roughly 83 cents per hour. It's important to note that earnings can be
that's
based
what I need. Look, he broke it down though.
$5,
83 cents an hour. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't look at amounts like that. I don't see that amount and be like, oh, he ain't make no money. I ain't doing it. Or I look at how to scale that number. Once I get that number, put in the work, I figure out how to scale that number. Meaning, let's say we take our 83 cent an hour, right? And how can we make up that last 27 cent an hour? What can we do to make up that 27 cent an hour to push it to a dollar, $1 an hour? Because if we can do that, right? If we can do that, like we go at it for another 6 hours, and if we can figure out how to make that 27 cent to get it to $1, then that means we can figure out how to make that dollar to $2. Because we just did 27 cents. First we had 83. That's baseline. Now we need to make up 27. We made up the 27, so we need to repeat that process to get us, what is that, 54. If we can make a 54 cent, then we can scale that process to make $1.08. Now we at $1.08, baby, and we going up from there because we just figuring out the process. We're not bringing in we're not saying, hey, we just figuring out the process. That's it. You just solving the process. Once you solve the process, you get the money, the outcome, or whatever the outcome is. You see the outcome, you put it back into the process. That's only 17 cents. I'm sorry, I kept saying 27 cents. It's 17 cents. I'm sorry. You're right. We'll make that 17 cent work. Then we'll get to 34 cents. Then after 34, we'll get to 68 cents. And we up and out. We up and at them. You are absolutely right. It is 17 cents. I hope nobody else was watching. Yeah. Let's see what he say, though.
It's important to note that earnings can be based on the games that you choose and how quickly you progress in them. Some days 4 weeks might be more productive than others depending on the available games and bonuses. Let's talk about how you can cash out your earnings from Misplay. Misplay offers various redemption options. You can cash out via PayPal with a minimum of $10 or 3,600 units. There are also numerous gift card options. Some like Amazon, Google Play, and Starbucks have a minimum threshold of just $5.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
$10. I personally redeemed a $5 Amazon gift card, which arrived within 72 hours. It's time now for
That's
the
my
pros
guy,
and cons.
the script.
Starting with the pros. Misplay is available in multiple countries, including the US, Canada, and several European and Asian countries. You're earning money while you play games, which can be enjoyable. There's a wide variety of games to choose from. The app offers a sign-up bonus of 200 units. Some gift card options have a low minimum cash out of just $5. Now let's look at the cons. You must open games through the Misplay app for your progress to be tracked. Earnings can be inconsistent depending on the games and your progress. The app is only available on Android devices. So the big question, is Misplay worth your time? Misplay can be a decent option if you already enjoy playing mobile games and don't mind trying new ones regularly. The earning rate isn't high, but if you're going to be playing games anyway, why not earn a little money while doing so? However, if you're looking to make significant money quickly, Misplay probably isn't the best choice.
Nah, just
it's
significant
more
money,
for
not
casual
quickly.
gamers looking to earn a little extra pocket money in their spare time. And that wraps up our review of Misplay.
I like how my man gave us all the details because my mind goes to the work side of it. So
I need to plug
imagine
the
me,
keyboard to my phone.
36 years old right now, and I'm looking at my life and I'm saying, hey, you're going to have to do some work. You're going to work, my guy.
work,
It ain't
my
no
guy.
breaks. It ain't
Right.
like you just about to sit here. You're going to work, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna work on though? Give you a little bit of time to figure it out, man. And once you figure it out, we're gonna get busy.
We're gonna get down.
We're gonna get busy.
Yes.
And you see me right now getting busy.
Working.
And I figured it out.
What?
What?
As if
Big
you thought I
question.
wasn't.
Is Misplay worth your time? Misplay can be a decent option
Look
if
at
you
this.
already
Listen,
enjoy playing mobile games and don't mind trying
like
new
listening
ones
to my show
regularly.
now.
The earning rate isn't high, but if you're going to be playing games anyway, why not earn a little money while doing so?
While doing it.
However,
Right.
if you're looking to make significant money quickly, Misplay probably isn't the best choice.
Nah, just
it's more
significant
suited
money,
for
not
casual
quickly.
gamers looking to earn a little extra pocket money in their spare time. And that wraps up our review of Misplay.
I like how my man gave us all the details because my mind goes to the work side of it. So imagine me, 36 years old right now, and I'm looking at my life and I'm saying, hey, you're gonna have to do some work. You're gonna work, my guy. It ain't no breaks. It ain't like you just about to sit here. You're gonna work, my guy. What are you gonna work on though? Give you a little bit of time to figure it out, man. And once you figure it out, we're gonna get busy. We're gonna get busy. And you see me right now getting busy. And I figured it out. What I would prefer to work on is the arena that I'm working in now. Now, I'm crunching the numbers, I'm getting the data, I'm scaling to the right size so that I can see see my projections actually be realized, or which projections need to be reprojected, and I'm going in, I'm working. Do you see what I'm saying?
Boy. That's my boy.
That is what I see when I look at this side of the the industry.
I mean,
So you have people who put out products, create products constantly, and then you have people who use those products. The people who use those products create new products by the usage of those products. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Your hair is new, a new product because of that shampoo. Just like you took a phone, which is a product of Verizon or AT&T or Samsung, and took a picture and they created a new product. Because you could make that picture into a painting and then hope y'all see the new world that we living in. Hold on, let me read y'all. I read y'all just a few lines from my book that I'm reading here, so that y'all understand. Let me see if this is a good enough page to be on. Like, engage attention, revenue from the type. This time they say. Okay, so I figured I would be at a good part. Okay, so look, check this out. I'm gonna read y'all a few lines from this book that I'm reading on here. All right, and this is what I mean when I say it comes to making something new, and this is why I'm delivering this on Tech Tuesday as well, because it's a sort of intellectual property thing, or intellectual side of it, IP, but it's also an actual, real, tangible thing you can hold in your hand that I'm talking about here, whether it be a picture you taking with your phone or it be a post that you put on your social media. So look, check this out. All right, this telephone has too many shortcomings to be seriously considered as a means of communication, wrote a committee appointed by the president of the Telegraph Company, precursor to Western Union, to analyze Alexander Graham Bell's patent for a telephone, which Bell was offering to sell. The tool we use to measure our most success.
I gotta answer that question the right way. Wait. Yes. Well, yes.
Successful products and services often fails us when we're confronted with something new.
I never watch these. I never watch them. I never listen to them. None of that. I just make them. So this is my show expansion. Oh yeah, you know about it. But I never go back and watch them. I never go back and listen to them. I never go back and do anything. I actually was clipping it for a while. I got a little program or workflow for that. But yeah. So while I'm working on what I'm working on behind this screen that you can't see in my phone and whatnot, because I am working, I'm not just sitting here. I'm just listening to that.
Not exist cannot be analyzed, Christensen observed. Not only are the market applications for Alexander Graham Bell's patent for a telephone, which Bell was offering to sell. The tool we use to measure our most successful products and services often fails us when we're confronted with something new. Markets that do not exist cannot be analyzed, Christensen observed. Not only are the market applications for disruptive technology unknown at the time of their development, they are unknowable. Therein lies the challenge for incumbents, but not for venture capitalists, said Chris Dixon of Andreessen Horowitz. We do not rely too much on market sizes for much at all, because really powerful tech tends to create new markets and new use cases, right? If you looked at Airbnb in terms of the hotel market, then you'd have missed the real scale of the opportunity. Right. Hold on, a few more. Likewise, how do we gauge the potential impact on incumbents' revenue from this type of disruption? Dixon said it was impossible to quantify because of the many variables, including new business models. IBM is still around. HP is still around. I don't think they're particularly relevant in the world. I don't think they're growing that fast. But big tech incumbents tend to stick around in some way. People still use Microsoft Office. People will probably be using some form of Google search 30 years from now, he observed. But will they be as fast growing as profitable? So I read that because you have been giving away value. Now it's time to take some of that value back, and the realization, and the simple realization that every single day you take a breath, your ideas and the things that exist that only you make
right, exactly.
are you. Every single day you take a breath, your ideas and the things that exist that only you make
right
are
one more time.
of the hotel market, then you'd have missed the real scale of the opportunity. Hold on, a few more. Likewise, how do we gauge the potential impact on incumbents' revenue from this type of disruption? Dixon said it was impossible to quantify because of the many variables, including new business models. IBM is still around. HP is still around. I don't think they're particularly relevant in the world. I don't think they're growing that fast. But big tech incumbents tend to stick around in some way. People still use Microsoft Office. People will probably be using some form of Google search 30 years from now, he observed. But will they be as fast growing as profitable? So I read that because you have been giving away value. Now it's time to take some of that value back. And the realization, and the simple realization that every single day you take a breath, your ideas and the things that exist that only you make are unique to you.
If you're interested in
and they're
giving it a
useful
try,
to the
check out
world.
download.
Don't just give them away. All right, hold on, wait. So I was able to get Misplay on my iPad, but not my iPhone. Yeah, they said iOS. It's not on iOS, but what was the other one that they showed? It was another one that they actually showed on the other video. What I'll do is I'll add it to the playlist.
Hey there. Ever wondered?
And you can go back and see it too as well. Let me see. Knowledge of expansion pack.
If you can actually make money just by playing games? This is probably one of the most well-known apps in the reward space. Shopping online. What makes it awesome is how fast the payouts are.
Okay, it was Quick Rewards.
Quick Rewards is more than just a game. Well-known apps in the reward
Swag
space.
Bucks.
Download a game from their list. You start. Station is another Android-only app that pays you to. You can play this classic game on your phone and actually win real money based on how it's developed by Google.
That was it.
And you earn Google Play credits or PayPal
Google
cash for each
Opinion
one.
Rewards
It's
was the
totally
other one I
legit
liked.
since it's.
All right, let's move forward. Now, I'm trying to give y'all brilliant ideas that would help to grow your interest into making something new. And what I mean is, it don't have to just be like you going and building a computer or in your spare time, or learning how to build a computer in your spare time. But it needs to be something new that you're bringing into this world every day. That's how you keep yourself fresh, you know. So let's see what creativity does to your neurons. What does creativity do to neurons? I want to see what it looked like. Neuroscience of creativity. Let's see what they look like. PBS gonna tag me. They gonna box me. Why would PBS shouldn't box me, right?
Shopping is hard. Make it easy with Stitch.
They shouldn't give me no little tag, right? Of course they will, Dan. Of course they will. All right, let's go.
1 millimeter. This little guy is a nematode worm. It's transparent, about 1 millimeter in length, and one of the simplest animals with a nervous system. And his name is Steve. Now, Steve does something quite curious. He doesn't just follow food scents. He also explores his environment, as if he wants to know what else is out there. This worm shows a basic form of curiosity, and Steve does this even though he only has 383 brain cells, or neurons, compared to the 86 billion neurons in your human brain.
What are we
Your
thinking
brain
about?
is also curious. It's constantly looking for the next new thing. But unlike a worm, our desire for novelty has led us to innovate and create. Our high levels of creativity are thanks to the unique makeup of our restless brains. So what exactly makes your brain so creative? Well, this massive 86 billion neurons is organized in a pretty special way. Roughly speaking, one group of neurons sense the environment and another group react to it. In most animal brains, there's a hardwired path from the sensing neurons to the acting ones. In your human brain, though, there are lots of paths connecting the two, way more than what we need to perform vital tasks. So these surplus neurons form tangled networks that generate random, spontaneous thoughts. And researchers are starting to pinpoint how these thoughts become creative ideas. In a 2016 study, researchers found that creativity seems to depend on the cooperation of two competing brain networks, one that generates spontaneous thoughts and the executive control center of the brain that governs everything else. To produce new ideas, we start with a pool of random, free-flowing thoughts. Those worthy of further exploration are then approved by executive control. And then, when researchers asked people to plan an artwork, cooperation between these two networks went up, and the effect was even stronger in professional artists. Virtually all other research points to a similar conclusion, that no one area of your brain is responsible for creative thought. Rather, many interacting processes by large-scale brain networks work together to give birth to a great idea. And a new theory suggests these brain networks seem to be doing three things. They bend what we see, break what we expect, and finally, they blend things with other things.
What?
We expect
Hold
brain
up.
together to give birth to a great idea.
That's crazy.
And a new theory suggests these brain networks seem to be doing three things. They bend what we see, break what we expect, and finally, they blend things with other things. Your restless brain is full of great ideas, just waiting to be realized.
Wow.
So this is the first of a 3-part series on creativity. Next up...
Yo, I am sitting here in amazement because, first of all, why would we or anybody else accept that we are less than? You know the sign, right? Type that sign in the chat. I'm gonna type mine. If you know the sign for less than, type that in the chat. Why would we? And it's not hearing it, it's not believing it, because you have beliefs at times and they're silly and you change them. But accepting it, it's unacceptable to think that we are less than. I'm trying to find a feeling inside of me to think that I was less than. I'm gonna tell you a story. I used to go out to talent shows, and I'd be like, what's the song? How I go? Shawty, all I got is $1 and a dream. Is you gonna roll with me? And it probably didn't sound like that back in the day. You see what I'm saying? I probably was a little off key, was a little high, a little low. You know what I'm saying? And I got all whatever criticisms throughout my time of singing, rapping, making music, right? But I never once thought that I was less than. Never thought I was less than. Always thought I was greater than or equal to. You feel me? And seeing this right here, seeing this video right here, oh man, why would we ever think that we are less than? You know what type of processes is happening? If the nematode can, with the 380 neurons in his body, can go out, it be, you know what I'm saying, be great. You got 8.3 billion, however many. We can do a little something too. Let me add that. I added that to the playlist, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Let's see. So like I was saying, you need to be bringing something new into this world. I don't have any examples on what you could do in your day. But let's see some examples of new things we could do. Examples of new things I've never done. What is this thing? Let me stand it up. Alright, there we go. Let's get some creative comments in there. And we don't want shorts. And we not watching Psych to Go.
I'll be right back.
What is that? What did that say? Hold on. Okay, never mind. Come on, y'all. Y'all can do better than this. Let's just put new things I've never done. Oh, he only got a minute. Let's see what's up.
Today is June 8th, 2018. Today is my 28th birthday. To celebrate, I wanted to look back at 28 things I did this year that I had never done before in my life. Flew in a helicopter, hung outside a helicopter while filming, went on a Disney cruise, bought a drone, had a 1-year wedding anniversary, let my wife cut my hair, went to Disney.
Yo, let me see his face again. That's funny. People be looking like other people.
Year wedding anniversary, let my wife cut my
like
hair,
somebody I know.
went to Disney World, drank a butterbeer at Hogwarts, played disc golf down the side of a mountain, broke a world record, filmed my first wedding, then filmed 9 more weddings, went to a 4th of July parade, threw an axe into a bullseye, did an ollie on a flow rider, was a contestant on America's Got Talent, cooked my first turkey, spent Christmas in North Utah, was in Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, then Hunchback of Notre Dame, got recognised from YouTube, had a water fight with 5,000 people, went to Hawaii, saw 50 turtles in one day, danced the Otea on stage, got to film with a red camera, dressed up as a Wizard of Oz character, and I went to a dog's birthday party.
Yummy!
Hey, that's what's up. He looked like somebody I know, but it's not him.
That was gross. I want to thank everyone who was a part of my life this last year. Every day that we're given is a gift, and I want to continue to try new things and experience new places.
That's my
and
boy.
I'm excited to see what this next year brings.
I promise you, he looked like he looked like somebody I know. He looked just like him too. All right, here we go. Let's get one more of these in here. Hey, my boy gonna give us some information.
I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is PsycHacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the subject of today's short talk is how to do something you've never done before. So every day is a challenge that brings with it new and unexpected difficulties to overcome.
Hope y'all can hear.
And sometimes it can be intimidating when you're confronted with a problem that you've never worked through in the past. So I'm here to offer you 2 tips
what's up,
for
Nia?
overcoming
How you
new
feeling?
problems in your
I'm
life,
just now seeing
whatever
that, my
they
bad.
may be.
I've been
The
doing pretty
first
good.
is to look around and ask yourself, are there any other people who have successfully dealt with this problem?
I'm actually about
For
to
example,
stream now.
I've worked with a lot of new parents in my practice, and some of them understandably experience anxiety over their new roles. After all, taking care of a child might not be something they've ever done before. So I asked these folks, hey, look around. Do you see any other people who have successfully overcome this problem? Yes, there are literally billions of people on this planet who have become parents more or less successfully to their children. And then I think, if these people can do it, then so can I. I'm no better and no worse than any of these people who have managed to overcome the same problem. So if they can do it, I can definitely do it.
Right.
The second tip is to refocus attention on your own ability, your own capacity. For example, I'll look back over the course of my life and remember, hey, there's been hundreds, if not thousands of times in the past that I've encountered a novel problem without precedent in my life. And here I am today.
All right, Charles.
So I must have been able to overcome it one way or another.
Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Dad.
I'm ready, Dad. It's the last day. What up, Lonnie? See me in here working. Yeah.